I'm Brian Williams. I am currently a first year class of 2013 MBA. I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania. I'm a long way from home, and I'm enjoying my time here.
Hello, I'm Carlos Hill. I was born and raised in Denver, Colorado. I went to Cornell University, lived on the East Coast for a few years, and now I'm at McCombs School of Business studying energy finance.
My name is Michelle Valman. I'm a second year MBA class of 2012, University of Texas at Austin, McCombs School of Business.
So my name is Paul Pine. I am a second year MBA student, class of 2012.
Welcome to McCombs.
Congratulations. Welcome to McCombs School of Business.
It's been a long year, I'm sure, from prepping for the GMAT,
Finished all the essays and
filling out those applications, getting them in, and then that waiting period.
all of the things that you did to get to the point where you are now.
That treacherous waiting period where your life hangs in the balance. Well, it's over.
You've accomplished the goal. You've gotten into a top business program. You've gotten admitted, and now the ball is in your court.
And we want to welcome you home.
So I imagine now you're thinking about a lot of different things, one of which being what's it like to live in Austin? What's it like to be black in Austin? Can I have fun there? Are there going to be other people like me? How will I get along? Things of that nature. The soft things that kind of make your decision on where you're going to spend the next 2 years of your life. So I want to help you make that decision by telling you how I made my decision. So when I was thinking about Austin, some of those questions came across my mind, and I wanted to focus on, can I live there? And can I be happy there? Will there be people like me? And how will I have fun? Because I work hard, so I play hard.
My criteria was I wanted to go someplace where I belonged, where I felt like I fit in, and not so much visually or, demographic, looking around, seeing enough people of color, but I wanted, just how my personality was. I wanted to go someplace where I was like, hey, I can get down with these folks. And so, but another criteria was I definitely wanted to go to a place that was very competitive. I wanted to, debate and learn from and network with, if you want to call it that, smart people.
I knew I wanted to go to a ranked school. I, had lived in New York, lived in, as I mentioned before, Miami, Detroit, Chicago. I don't know where life will take me next, and it was important to me that I went to a school that would be recognized wherever I go. So a top school was important. And thankfully, my GMAT pulled through on that one.
I decided to come to McCombs specifically because of the energy program. I was an engineer for about 5 years, and I definitely have a quantitative mindset. And if you're the type of person who's interested in energy, then you will be interested in McCombs.
I made a list of the top 20 programs, top 25 programs. Then I culled it down by places where I'm like, hey, would I even consider living in this place, or is it out of the question? So there are certain parts of the country just for personal reasons, family reasons, for it's too hot, too cold. Well, for me personally, some places didn't make the list, but I narrowed it down to about 7 programs, and then I started visiting programs.
And when I got to Austin, I realized that Austin is different. A lot different, honestly. Much different than what you find in your bigger city, northeastern kind of area, your Detroit, New York, Chicago, Atlanta. It's not that kind of experience. But what it is a eclectic mix of different things.
There was something about being able to, it was summer, so it was hot, but there was something about, I have a dog. There was something about just being able to take long walks and running along the lake, going canoeing on Sunday just 'cause.
There was people who, smart folks, Austin likes to think of themselves as like the Silicon Hills of Texas. So a lot of startups, a lot of students, a lot of energy, a lot of technology here, both on the internet side and in the oil and gas side. So a lot of bright, driven people from a lot of different places actually come to Austin.
It's a hodgepodge of a lot of different things. So to come here is to expect a different set of experiences.
The motto of the town is even keep Austin weird. So, and that is, I think, a positive. You can see that, you could look at that a couple different ways, but I see it's a positive. It means that, hey, yeah, we're smart and we're driven, but we don't take ourselves too seriously. And so, and then later on, you see that again and again. That wasn't just a first impression. That is a lasting impression I have of this place where Austin, Texas. It's not at all what I was expecting from Texas, and it fit me really well.
So Austin's a big positive. That's why you should come here.